only one person can be doing.
No, it's on a 1 minute 1 minute cooldown, love. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the cafe. So, just a reminder, all of the exercises are done at the beginning, during the intro, or at the beginning of stream. And so, all of them. So, I haven't done my jumping jacks, my push-ups, or my setups yet. I haven't done them yet, but I wanted to get the stream started because you guys have sat through the ads and everything. And, get that started. And also adjust certain things while I'm taking a moment because I've done my leg lifts and I've done my squats. I am out of shape. I am fully aware of this. Right? So, just to let you know, everybody, we are working on Rena's. Sorry. We're working on Rena's model. Getting some lo-fi in the background. So, we're getting all this started. How are you all doing? I'm going to start on my push-ups while I watch you guys in chat. So, I got 25 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, and 25 jumping jacks left to do. So, let's get this started. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Whoa. Okay. 25 jumping jacks. What is everyone up to? Because I see Metsu, I see Rena, I see Torres, I see Takeshi. You're gonna get to order your new computer tomorrow? And you're getting a new truck too? Hell yeah, Rena. Alright. Oh, okay. Streamer has a better exercise routine than most Insta influencers. Oh shit, she does. Fuck. Well, the goal is that I do this about 3 to 4 times a week. So I actually get some moving on it. And if you guys keep max redeeming them, I'll be able to stop being as dead as fuck doing these. Orgy. Okay. I know, hon. And I appreciate you. Your abs are gonna become cheese shredders by the end of the year.
Oh, they won't.
If I didn't have so much of a tummy in the way, maybe.
I only did 60.
But I do genuinely hope to see some gains from this. Like better health, better stamina, stuff like that. Honey, please don't. So.
What? Your butt is gonna be real nice.
Metsu, it's the vibe check redeem. Vibe check is posture, water, all of that. Thank you, YouTube. Give me a second.
Oh no. Oh no.
Everyone's trying to drown me.
Oh no.
Honey.
Oh
Honey.
no. Someone forgot to put a limiter. The way you teach a VTuber that they need to put a cooldown is drown the fuck out of them.
I can feel the difference. You got this. I appreciate that, Rena. Got 11 more push-ups and then my sit-ups. And then we can surely get started.
Oh, I'm Guy. Thank you, whoever.
Oh my god, my arms are gonna hurt tomorrow. Thankfully. Oh. Okay.
You got this, honey. Oh, what? Just do crunches.
I'm gonna do my actual hip lifts. Because I found the crunches help the muscles in my back. The hip lifts help sides.
Actually, if you do the crunches with the right arm to left leg, left arm to right leg,
I can't do those without a lot of pain right now.
it's your obliques.
I can't do the crunch twists right now. Or twist crunches.
I'm telling you to do it right now.
But when I'm doing my hip lifts, it does core, sides of hips, and upper in front of thighs. So. And a little bit of the lower back glutes area.
Hey, make that butt nice.
Seven,
I'll watch chat for you.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Got this.
16.
Lord knows what
17.
she wants. A nice
18.
ass. She's already got a nice ass
19.
for a guy. Well,
21. For the start of my journey, I already have a nice butt.
yeah.
She wants it nicer.
I want it filled out. I want big.
22. 23. 24. 25. Give me just a moment. Stretch
Take
out.
your time. Yes, I would
Oh.
love the tone.
Yep.
Please take your time.
I'm catching my breath before I get up.
That's what I'm saying. Take your time.
Oh. But yeah, it's a goal of mine to tone up, lose a little bit of this body fat that I don't need.
Yeah, because winter's not coming yet.
Not quite yet.
One of the reasons she's doing this, Rena, is because she wasn't getting the burn when she did the redeems as they came in.
Not just that, but every time I would start to get started on a topic, someone would do the full set of redeems, completely derail me, and I would forget what I was talking about.
Oh, that is kind of funny, though.
It was funny, but really, really frustrating.
Hey, Anubis.
So, as a result, doing them all during the intro and start a stream
No,
is actually working really well.
She's doing commission and metaphor.
Yeah, so after I recover a little bit, I'm going to do about 2 hours of working on Rena's model, see what progress I can do,
Hey, Anubis, guess what we found out?
and then go from there. Alright.
She has no cooldown on this.
Oh, honey, please don't drown me.
Just 4.
Can you give me another Powerade then?
Of course I can.
Ah,
You may want to fix that.
I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh. Ah,
Trying to Powerade?
almost.
Water. Where is your... Where's the sploosh?
I'm not sure where it actually ended up at the moment. I know where it ended up at the moment.
Alright. I'll mix it for you.
Thank you, hon. Mm.
You might want to go ahead and put a pull down on the budget.
Mm-hmm.
So how was that, by the way?
I feel the burn for sure.
No. How was the Jack in the Crack boba shake thing?
Okay, I'm gonna actually cover that in just a little bit, because give me a second. Slice that strawberry cake. It looked very tempting last time. Please and thank you. Can do.
Is that Anubis?
Yeah, that was, and it was, but it's actually on the schedule. It right now says models and metaphor.
Yep.
So this is the models part, doing some commission work. In a little while, we're gonna do some metaphor. All right. Get my headphones in so I can hear the music too, because it's nice, chill music. I'm trying to go in order 9 because I really,
Well, in order from complexity.
well, not complexity. I'm trying to go in mostly commissioner order outside of a couple specific things, right? All right. Set myself against the Radiants to complete another ending. Fair enough. All right.
By the way, we're getting close to the 700 again.
Yep, which means I'm gonna have to reach out to everybody and check in on them with characters and everything. Because I know I have a group of people who are wonderful, and I have to start setting up a table for them to sit at and maps to plan.
There you go.
There we go. Yep, 700 followers, and we're going to be doing a one-shot for Pathfinder First Edition on Tabletop Sim. So, yeah, it's going to be a blast. So,
Maybe literally.
yep. So, anyways, just as a reminder of what our lovely Miss Rena's reference sheet looks like, this is what her reference sheet looks like. And I'll be honest, I have taken a couple changes and I'm going to fix them. Right? Notably, I did not see a full setup for her color pattern here. And I see the lovely like dark with the teal speckles and everything. They're fantastic. I love the design. So on her model, it is applied to her spine here. I do plan to bring it down onto her arms a little bit, and then up, and then go from there, and then put it on her tail some. Due to Vroid limitations, being pains in the asses as usual, I have some multicolored socks for you, Rena. I can go back to the grayscale that's here. Although I could not make you the matching fishnet at the time on the one leg, although I might have a solution for that now. I'd have to do some testing. I need to skip the song on the lo-fi. No Lavender Town, please. Especially when I'm talking about fun stuff. So that could be an experiment for later. I I'm showing this off for everybody, right? I haven't been able to figure out how to do your toes completely yet. I am looking into a solution for that. But I have recreated your toe beans. I made sure you have toe beans. So you indeed have your toe beans, right? And the next step is getting your hand beans. So, huh? She has fishnet there that I need to lower down, that I need to make the body harness that goes with it. Because it is... Oh, are you talking about the large white thing?
Yeah.
That's the roll up in her hoodie, hun.
Okay.
So, I'm doing my best to try to make it as close to one-to-one as possible. Is it being a little bit of the pain? A smidgen. Right? But I am slowly but surely getting closer. So. But yeah, I've given a little bit more detail to your cargo pants. Your techwear pants. I'm going to change all the whites into teals. Yours is only hard for me, Rena, because as much as I love your design, I've never done furry. So this is very much a challenge for me. But it's a challenge I willingly chose to take, and I'm going to do my best to perform. So, this is all on me. Okay. So, like I said, today's goal for my segment here is to 100% try to get your gloves done. So I'm going to zoom in on your gloves, right? Like this section of your character. So on one side, we have a fishnet sleeve. Hey, Ryan. I love throwing challenges to my friends. See, part of this challenge was not what I was expecting, but you know what? I'm glad to have it. It forces me out of my comfort zone, forces me to go find cool shit to do. So on one side, you have fishnet sleeve that goes up and under, because as I can tell from over here, it does go all the way up under the sleeve. So I got to figure that out. I heard the music. I could not unthink of the GIF. It's the Johto Route 1 music. Okay, that should be a little bit more hearable for everybody. Oh, it's not coming through. Hold on. Oh. Just gonna bring it down a little bit in my ear so it's a little less oppressive. So, yeah. Anyways, as I said, as I was going on, it's fishnet arm sleeve on one side, followed with looks like a spiked collar to go around it to hold it in place, and an arm warmer with a steel paw print on it. So I gotta go in order, figure out how I'm going to assemble this, right? Which shouldn't be that hard, right? Because in this particular scenario, right? Let's open up the skin overlay here, right? Find the guide. And let's grab the netting I have here for her. Net base. And net shadow. Put those underneath, right? So we know from looking at this, right? I set this up correctly, right? And just take my pencil. I know I want it on, yeah, that's the correct arm. So on the left side of the image, right? So grabbing the net base, turn off this for now. You can grab this. Get nice and close so we can make sure we get the entirety of that net base, right? Control C, Control V. Make it a new layer, right? Select all. Actually, hold on. Select none. Do this to make sure I get the shadow too, right? Control C, Control V, right? And we need to move it up perfectly vertically. Okay. I need to make sure I actually move it up the same number, because otherwise the shadow's not going to match. We want 968 up. $960. You know what? 980 90. 990 should work. Right? And then we do the same thing. We want to move it up 990 and make sure it's as lined up as possible, like that. Right? And then we hide all the excess layers. So boop, 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 boop. Right? Do file. Export as sleeve base. And then sleeve shadow. Hop on back over here. We add 2 new layers. Specifically being sleeve shadow and sleeve base. So now we have a fishnet sleeve on her arm, and explicitly on only one. So, oh, that's okay. I have to reduce your sleeve length. I just noticed that. Can I change the length of your sleeve? No, I have to manually edit your sleeve. Huh. This is fine. We'll just open up the sleeve shirt base. Here we go. This is why I keep all the GIMPs. So in case we have to do edits like this, right? Because I even have turn off the hoodie panning, turn off the glow, turn off the zipper. We just need this, right? And the guide. It's funny when people said that they could see me wearing this outfit even when they haven't known me for long. Well, that's a good thing then, isn't it? If they can recognize you in your element and see you wearing clothing that fits you, then I mean, that's a win, isn't it? Right? Let's see, I'm gonna bring it up to, no, I do not want a unified transform. I want to just see if I follow the guide here. 1 line, 2 lines. I bring it up 3 lines worth, right? And then we do the same thing over here. Come on. Anchor that down. Export as. Should be under shirt base. Actually, let's make sure I have the zipper and everything on it. Right? Because I think that's all under one texture. It is. Okay. Export as shirt based V2. Hey Flair, how's it going? All right, that sleeve looks a lot more accurate. That looks far more accurate. Hold on. Yeah, that looks so much better. Okay. So now we're gonna close without saving because I want to make sure when I finish this, I do it all at once, right? Arm. Custom, create new. They have presets. This could be good for making the arm warmers. Like from the baseline. It has beans. Okay. All right, so it does go up onto the hands properly. What are you unsure about, by the way? Let's see. So it is being treated as a bodysuit on here. Okay, so that means I do need to make it a little bit bulkier, so that way, one, it actually doesn't have your elbow clipping through. Right? Alright, so now let's grab the eraser. Because we do not need the fingers on this. Unironically, the size it's giving here is not bad for that sleeve. I just need to figure out how to shrink it around a little bit. So if I mirror real quick, go just break this. Just pull it back a little bit. I mean, it almost looks like we got a raver sleeve going on. Like, unironically, it kind of looks like a raver's, like Miku's sleeves. Alright, so now I gotta do a little bit of shaping here because I need to shape it around your wrist. Maximizing arm bulk doesn't help. It actually kind of makes it a little too big. We need to increase bulk from elbow. So that way it's not clipping into your elbow. Increase base body bulk a little bit so that way we can actually see it not clipping anymore. All right. And we shrink it just a little bit to close around the arm. Okay. Okay, we're no longer clipping, so that's actually a good size then. Hell yeah. So now, next step will be like basically texturing this, right? But now we need to add an armband. Arm accessories. Add a blank template. But I think there is an armband that I have in my assets somewhere. Or I might have to custom make one. If I have to custom make one, I have to custom make one. I think this is it. No, this is not it. Hmm. I thought I had something. Actually, it would not be as that. It'd be as a top here. Not this one. There's a specific item here that has like a crumpled have an idea. Export. I'm gonna make commissions with Rena. Arm sleeve. I could probably take one of these to see. That's kind of what I'm looking for, but not quite. I know I have some fingerless gloves in one of these. Because I could do the fingerless gloves and armband combo from one of these. I think I found it. Yeah. Here's the gloves. That is a whole last Dragonite, right? Xanagal? Yep. So I need to steal my texture here. For base. Glove. P2. Glove P3. Okay. Import. What do we want? Arm sleeve here. Right? I'll have to do adjustments again, but it's fine. Turn off the maximize arm bulk. Increase bulk from elbow. Increase bulk from shoulder. There. We have the bases that we need there. Add a template. This little paw print is drawn. I mean, it's the thing is we're gonna be adding this one. I'm gonna be making a paw print. I have a paw print stamp that I'm gonna put there. And I'm gonna make it teal just like Rena's on her decal. Oh yeah, I know. I made sure her paws were there. All right, set up the blink up. Import. We know she has the full glove on the other side. So there. glove is in position. Now the next step is to then, well, scale it. The parameters on this pattern cannot be altered. The fuck you mean? I will take cat gloves, and I will make your gloves. Don't you fucking test me, game. Those are some bulky ass gloves. I need to fix that. See, that looks appropriate. I will, however, have to erase this side. Now we're just gonna get you some arm straps. Yeah. Okay. So for fun fact on that one, I have been for ages just going like anytime I have like a conflict with a program or anything, I groan at it as if it's like the game treating you badly. So it's not just like just like, game, you will behave. Now, checking if there's any clipping. It does not appear there's any clipping. Good. Right. I am gonna save this as a new arm accessory though. Just so I can go grab the my bank. That one I can't address as a game. Wait, is money not just high stakes gaming? Oh wait. No, you're not wrong. Right. Because I have a set of nice dark nails that I can use, right? But one, gotta color them correctly. And two, gotta place them correctly. But what I can do is I can grab the texture, right? I don't want silver. I don't want these weirdly patterned ones. These ones are all stretched out. That's rainbow. Those are just the darkest ones I have right now by base. Huh. Alright, well, that's fine. Export. Nails. Before I close this. Stretch fingers is at 40. So I need to make sure I set that correctly. Add a texture. We'll add a template. We'll set as the gloves again, right? But we'll import the nails. That actually aligned correctly. It's not pointed yet. Hey, DJ. I need stretch fingers. I just want to make sure they're as close to the body as possible when I do these adjustments. Why are they all pixely edged? Did something happen to them? It looks like I'm gonna have to do some cleanup on them. But they're close. I'm sorry, reading back over my own message, and I don't know if it's a mix of sleep deprivation and general sanity, because I'm gambling at high stakes gaming specifically now. Well, that's what all crit builds are, Flair, is just high stakes gaming. I would never crit build. Well, then don't play the stocks, Flair. That's all about crit building. No, there's been a game that I saw recently called Space. It's like Space Warlord Baby Stock Simulator.
I mean,
Nothing to read? Oh shit. I'm gonna see if I can do that right now. Oh, we have extra slots now. Hell yeah. Here we go. Oop. Sorry about this, everybody. We're just kind of doing some minor adjustments in the background. Hey, D-Max, how's it going? We're doing pretty good right now. Yeah, Lorelai has been... Lorelai's been super busy, too. Stocks are crit build? Amazing. Yeah, wait. I'm going to Gorilla's. If stocks are crit build, what are stockings? Critically effective, Flare. Critically effective.
effective.
Effective, yep.
Effective.
Critically effective, yep.
Good job, honey. Critically effective.
Not even reflective, efflective.
Oh my god. You're welcome, DJ.
Critically reflective of my desire for them.
It's in the game.
I know. EA Sports. It's in your wallet. It's only game. Why you have to be mad? Ah. Ah.
Hear that noise you just made?
Mhm.
That makes like dad joke and then go ah.
Okay. So for whatever reason, the nails here are all warped.
What the fuck happened to her nails?
Well, see, the thing is, this is the same nail texture that we used on your model too.
Does that mean my nails are all kinds of fucked too?
Well, it looks like whatever happened to the nail texture, like there might have been minor corruption to it.
Uh-oh.
Which I'm a little sad about. This is something I've seen happen a couple times in my textures when I've been trying to fix things. Polo Chiari is staring me down because of something someone just sent me. Whoops. So you're sending that to me as well, right, Flair? This can be fixed. I'm gonna have to make a new text, like a new texture over top of it, just so I can go from there. I wasn't expecting to do hardcore texture work tonight, but you know what?
Looks like you have
But it is fine.
exercise.
Yeah. So the thing is, thankfully they're all in an alignment, so I can adjust it and correct them. Okay, which finger looks the best though for a nail? And I'm just gonna take my pencil with a bright orange dot on it and dot it on the model. Looks like this one. So that is, it's gonna be these centered nails. Okay. Or this one.
Or that one.
Second.
Hey, Lightning.
Hey, Lightning. Thanks, Flair.
Oh, for cheap.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
I'm sorry, my eyes didn't work for a second there.
Thanks, Flair. So it looks like these two are the best modeled without having to do too much hard, but I'm gonna have to fix them. I think it's gonna be this upper one. So it's gonna be the second nail here on the file. It's gonna be this one right here. And like I said, it looks like it's corrupted and actually just hardcore pixelized when it shouldn't have.
I just delete the extra.
So what I'm gonna, well, the problem is if I delete the pixels, it's gonna pixelize even harder. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reshape it and retexture it. Right?
Okay.
And then this way it actually, acts appropriately. And I'm gonna use the high contrast colors I've been using before. And then adjust color afterwards, right? Is it a safe export issue maybe? It's a possibility, but that's part of the reason why I'm going over it. I'm going to retexture it real quick. Because if I retexture it and I use like these bright colors, I can then go pixel by pixel and fix it myself, right? And then that way they can look nice again. Because they are getting tapered by the stretch finger aspect, right? Because like if I unstretch these in the sliders, right? In order to make the nail come out, it stretches, see? And it warps it. So if I can smooth it out, so when it's responding to stretching, it's not gonna look as corrupted. Like I know the transparent PNG exports with de-interlacing some have some major artifacting hiccups depending on what you're saving. Especially from GIMP, because that's what I used. Yeah, see, I don't use de-interlacing. I try to minimize that, actually. So that way, the file itself is larger, but it preserves the quality better. So now, take my 1x1 pixel, and we're going to use purple for this darker edge here. And I'm going to find the center of this, of the nail. So that way I can mirror from that. But now if I go like this, 2, 3. It makes that nice curved front. And then I can take one step out like this and go, just make it nice and cohesive like this. And then about here, we'll just have it go straight out like that. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 4. And then if we do this at the so now why did you do that? It should have been closed. Fill by line art detection. Okay, let's test that alone. Nail. So if we can see if we have the shape correct, right? This is when you grab a mirror line. I haven't been able to figure out how to perfectly mirror all the time, right? Hide those. Import nail test. Okay. I smoothed out the main nail, which is one concern done, but it is nowhere close to being clean on the rest of it. Something about the stretching is definitely like not correct. Yeah. So yeah, for context, back over here on is the or is like effectively where the cuticle is, right? It's like where your nail is actually attached. This over here is the front of the nail that you would scratch with, you would tap your keyboard with, you can make your little tappies on like your gamer stops. Yeah, that part. So as a result, this is showing me that in order to fix this, right, which is a very good thing that's happening, I can zoom in, right, and see even with the overlay in place, it's not picked, it's zooming in a very specific way, right? If I make the brush opacity 100 and I make brush size 1 and grab the color to test what we're doing, right, we can see where it needs to be cleaned up, right? And you can also see where it actually ends on the finger. See? So having it as slender as it is a good thing. But you see what happened when I brought it out towards the edge of the finger over here? Right? It's filling it out. So, minor concern, I have to fill this out further. Not really a problem for me. But in order to make Rena's claws, I need to make sure I do this in a fairly complete manner. And I can use the little bit of work I'm doing right now to see what I actually have to texture. Right? One of the lovely things about learning what you need to do is I've not really done this much nail work before. And even then, the back of the nail's still fucked. I think it's too wide in my opinion. That's just me though, right? And if we fill up to the top of the triangle here, right? Like fill in the rest of the polygon, right? It's cleaner. If the translation issue is just the nail's positioning and or rotation, it feels off somehow. And see, that's kind of the problem, right? I will gladly point this out as something as like a problem with the Vtuber specifically. There isn't really like native nail support, right? So as a result, trying to figure out like a nail to do, right? It becomes a question of what do you have to do to make it function, right? And so in the case of Vtuber, you have to figure out how to get your shape to work for you. So in the case of here, it definitely, because of the positioning and everything, I have to, it looks like it's curving towards one side or the other, right? So finding out my base shape by doing the little bit of erasure work is actually going to help a lot. Because if I can find out what needs to be erased to get me the shape I'm looking for, we can then texture from there. See? Because just adding this, a little bit of this erasure in here, we're already starting to get a better shape, right? And it's not nearly as badly pixeled as it was before. To increase the curve and reposition more towards the tips, that's one of the problems here. In order to make these nails, we're effectively taking a full bodysuit and texturing only the nail to be visible, right? So I have, like, as of right now, like, we are doing, I've stretched fingers, right? And if I set it to 40, right? 40 is about what we're doing. But for Rena has nice long nails, right? If I just go to GIMP to show the reference, right? Her nails are fairly nice and a little bit longer than that, right? So now, instead of doing 40, maybe doing a 55 would help clean it up, right? Maybe 55, maybe a 60, right? The most I can do is either increase the finger bolt, which makes it wider, But the trade-off is that it starts to lift off
Woo!
the hand.
Woo! Woo!
Right?
Oh no! Oh no!
Which doesn't really help in this scenario. Right? I can flatten the fingers. Which flattening can help. Right? But it causes this weird lifted curve to happen. If you can see that, like kind of underneath. And it makes the nail feel less like a nail and more like something just kind of hot glued on. So we can't make a small blender cone at the end of the finger. Yeah, see, that's kind of the issue here, right? As much as I would... Let me grab the brush, see? It effectively is a cone, right? See? You see what I mean? It effectively is a glorified cone. That's what's being stretched out to make the nail. Right? However, you may have just... What you've just done, Boba, may have actually fixed something I was worried about with Rena's nails. So, you notice some of them look like they're traditional nails. But this angle right here on her nail, right? Let me zoom in. It's less of a nail and more like a proper claw, which I mean, she's a wolf. It would make sense. So what you've done actually may have actually really helped just now, Bubba. Unironically. I mean, she's here, Bubba. This is just me being weirdly particular about specifically this because it is causing the simple act of stretching it out is causing the aberrations with the texture, which is my personal problem. Hmm. that, huh? Can I bring this up so it actually blends into the? Hmm. And see that's kind of the. This is where we kind of start having the issue, right, Bubba? Is figuring out how to do. This is one of those particular situations where I wish I knew how to use Blender for doing some of this stuff, because Blender would make this. I could do everything else for her model as is. I just don't know enough about Blender to figure out how to import it, export it, and make it functional for model use. Right? Because unfortunately, the finger stretch always. I do know how to use Blender. You do. You will have to teach me how to do that. Because I would love to be able to do little things like this in Blender. Because holy shit, I think this is part of one of the things I would have hyper focused on most of stream and been like, why won't you work with me? Right? But yeah, no. So like, I know for mine and Lorelai's model, like the nails were nowhere near like this, which is why I'm confused as to why they're behaving like this. All right, we're gonna forsake the nails for now. Okay. Okay, I'll give you the advice someone gave me when I told them I want to learn Blender. Go find the donut videos. It helps. When making the cloth thinner out all around, make the helmet look. See, Bubba, that's the problem, right? I don't have the same repertoire of tools that what you're suggesting would work in another program. This is not to say what you're suggesting is a bad idea, but some of what you're suggesting requires a tool set I don't have access to like at all. Or if I do have access to it, minor asterisk, I'm not familiar enough with that program, specifically being Blender, because I know Blender is kind of the premier free to use model creation editing program that even professionals use, right? Like if I go just for the purposes of the discussion, right, I go to YouTube and I go making a model in Blender, right? And let's say I just go to like this mecha one, right? you can see that there's a lot more flexibility immediately in just what you can do with Blender specifically. But you also need to know, like, actually, there is one specific, I am subscribed to them. What is their name? This animator, right? I want to use them as an example of what I want to learn to do with Blender eventually, because it is impressive as can be. But it shows you what you can do without showing all the tool work, right? And yes, he animates his cute little girl while he's doing Blender stuff with it, right? This is a cube. He takes a single cube and he stop motioned this to show what he's doing to make her hair. This is not even considering the texturing that's involved. Like, I am actually jealous of this skill set, but I know if I took the time and actually sat down and learned how to do all this stuff in Blender, and I took those hours and I took those days of time and study and practice and constant just fiddling, I could figure it out. I could learn to do this, right? Painting the top of a finger is a different skill set than changing a circle with an extended beyond. Right. And see, that's kind of the situation we're actually dealing with right now, right? I'm in a program that doesn't allow me to directly edit the polygons, the shapes, all of that and this is me knowing what can be done, because I used to use 3ds Max ages and ages and ages and ages ago, but I've never had access to it in a meaningful manner since I was in high school. Nor have I ever had a computer accessible that would allow me to do this since high school. So a lot of that practice and effort, I have kept the understanding and the knowledge of what you would do, like extruding and beveling and all that. Like, I remember the lingo and the explanations, but the actual act of the creating in those programs, I don't have the know-how to. This part, I understand. Like, I genuinely understand this part here. This part here, where it's the shadows, the lighting, the texturing. You see me actively doing that. Actively putting textures and shadowing and all of that onto like these gloves, right? Onto her shirt. Like her shirt's still not actually done. It is set up. I have to clean it up. And I'm still not happy with how her shirt is. But I have it set up for the shape to then go do detail work after the fact. Right? Like, because I can see all the little like pixelations and everything. I don't have the shadows and gradients and little extra colors that I would want to put into this to make it feel nice or nicer, right? But I understand what he's doing here because this is all the different faces that are externally facing, how they interact, how they need to be textured, how they need to be shadowed, right? I understand this. This I understand so well, right? And then he's adding in a lighting engine to make sure it catches some shadow and all that too. And then obviously he's showing off in his animation skills with this cute girly, right? I love this artist, right? I love watching his work, even as silly as it can be and all that. But they use Blender. My biggest hurdle to learning Blender and subsequently Unity right now is every time I've looked up a tutorial, that's the part I have to with color shading. I can do color and shading. I can do color and shading for days. I actually enjoy doing that. Right? But booting up my music again properly. As you can see. But I'm also using a program, as you can see, that doesn't let me hide polygons, change the polygons I'm working with outside of these very limited sliders, right? I don't get to add in a new shape into the program. I have to build within the program. And does that make it hard? Yes. It really does, because I could actually use this just as an example. I hate to say it, Rena. Your character, model physics included, because of the limitations of the system, is not nearly as thick as I've made her. Right? Like, you can see the outline of the fishnet, and you can see the line where her skin and everything meets right here. Right? Like, right here. I'm using a bodysuit to make her body not only better shaped, but better proportioned, right? And that's because just the limitations of how Vroid works, right? Hi, Tiger. So now, by using a bodysuit, I can make her fit what her body type's supposed to be, instead of being nearly as slender as Vroid's max limitations do, without it becoming horrific to look at. It's the same thing that happened with Snippy's model. Snippy's model, if I would use purely the given sliders, the body would have warped, but not looked good. The feet would not have matched the body. The calves would not have matched the thighs, because the thighs would have grown. But, like, for example, her butt would not be as big. Her butt would be flat as a fucking pancake. And that's not good for a wolf or a fox with a cute ass tail and everything. So what ends up happening is now this is where I'm now actually pushing the feasible limits of, you move back to Norway in the 1st of August, so good, look forward to that. Hell yeah, Tiger.
It will finally be Tiger of Norway again.
But no, genuinely, I'm actually stressing Vroid quite a lot, because I'm pushing things that are not normally supposed to be done with it. But I'm enjoying that challenge. Me personally, I am worried about trying to do... and this is something I'm going to say this openly, because these challenges help me know what I need to learn externally to be able to deliver products I'm happy with. Right? Because if I'm not going to be happy with it, I don't expect the people I'm giving it to be happy with it. And that's me being prideful about it, I'll be honest.
About what?
About my work. If I'm not happy with it, how am I going to expect you to be happy with it? So, figuring out the nail here. While I don't have a place to live, I'll be living with my cousins as they are eagerly waiting me home, knowing how they miss me. I'll be living under the basement, which is fine, but at least back in Norway. Today I learned waiting for any news, but I'm home for myself. So okay. But so figuring out that nail is going to be something I'm gonna have to force myself to learn, and hopefully not break the model doing that. So I'm probably gonna have to do the model in 2 parts. The first part being, here's the base model and no blender edits, none of that. Right? The second part would then be figuring out a version of the model taken to Blender, right? And figuring out how to apply that nail in a way that I will be satisfied with. And still have it function as a usable model. Right? If I can figure that out, then me making models will start to become, while more complex, right? Because I can start doing little things like making glasses and attaching them not in Vroid, but as a prop in Warudo, for example. Because there was a funny idea I had about last night, and I messaged Ren about it in my half-awake stupor about having a home run bat be thrown at me when I put my model back on screen, with the Super Smash Bros. Home run bat noise ragdolling me, but me respawning without my glasses on.
Oh, have stars around it too.
And then having like
Little
stars,
birdies.
like making
Stars
it like
are
a
little birds.
whole like sequential animation with like swirly eyes and all that. I wanted doing silly stuff like that, right? I want to do more. It's a type of laughter.
I know.
But like even then, I want to do more stuff like that with my model, right? But I want to make sure that I want to make sure the models that I deliver are good quality. Is my big thing. So I'm going to leave the nail for another day. Right now, let's get the sleeve made, because that's the thing I said I wanted to try to get done today, instead of futzing around. We have one glove on, we have the fishnet sleeve on. Let's get this sleeve done, right? Now, I'm gonna have to add, one of these days, I think it'd be fun to get a full-on model. Depending if you want 2D or 3D, I would highly do research first, DMATs, on what you want to use and how you want to use it, right? I feel like my demo is designed kind of basic, but I still like, hold on. I'm gonna be a little prideful real quick. Return. Luminar Otaku. Right. Our friend Lumi, his original design was this. Orange hair, green eyes, glasses, a nice t-shirt.
Did I get him that one from Misfits?
Yes, this was your commission of him from his original design years ago.
One of the ones I got him, and the other one was as a leprechaun.
Right. One of his designs with DMAT. We'll get to that in a second. His design from a commission he did, right? Let's start saving real quick for all this. Save. I'm being a braggart, right?
With Net?
With Neptune from Hyperdimension Neptunia. He had a very basic design. I said when he commissioned me, fuck it, let's make your design. What do you want added to it? Yes, no, we're good, crafts. Right? I said, what do you want on your design? He wanted his command seals. He wanted an apron. He wanted the sun and moon theme. He wanted heterochromia. He wanted a little bit of darkness added into his hair. Making you a design isn't going to be hard, dude.
Where's his glasses?
He didn't have glasses with this one,
Ah.
right? Like, I even tucked in his bright green chopsticks that he likes on here, right? They're the same gloves. I'm going to modify them specifically for Rena on hers, but like it's the same glove pattern because resources. Jeans, some nice starry Converse, right? Like, this model is made for him. One order of Phoenix Brew, can do. You know what? I got so distracted, I just realized I never got something for Anubis.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get things running.
I like my design, but I don't know. I feels very base.
Strawberry?
I don't know.
Strawberry cake for
No,
Anubis?
it's basic, but it's like a slightly fantasized version of me, and it's me.
And that's fine,
Good.
D-Mats.
I'm just yapping. Didn't mean to distract.
Oh, no.
Just spitballing here.
D-Mats, I got distracted by doing the thing.
I've seen your PNG.
I've seen it too. Right? And an order of Phoenix Brew. Yeah, we've both seen it.
Can I have the Beltane wine?
Beltane wine? The May wine?
It's literally called Beltane.
I have it listed as May wine here, hon.
Whatever.
One order of May wine.
Still be doing with my Samurai Warrior Empire look. Granted, maybe I changed some hair color and accessories.
Yep.
So. Anyway, arigato.
But yeah, no, seriously, D-Mats, like, I've seen your design, and... Oh, no! A design that we could totally easily... It would be an easy as hell thing to do, that I could just go...
Show one of mine?
Welcome back, Rena.
One of the ones I haven't had a chance to show off yet?
I could show off this one, yeah. The retouch one that I did.
Which one? It's so funny.
The one with the big-ass hat.
Oh, that one.
And then I'll show the other one. Right?
Okay, Aya's back. Big hat, big hat.
Right? Big hat, see?
Yeah, Lady Dimitrescu-esque.
Yeah, steampunk, a little bit Lady Dimitrescu going on. Stuff like for Lorelei, right? Yeah. Like, I got this for this. Now, I'm going to not take credit. I'm not going to take credit for this one because this was not an outfit made by me.
No. But it's pretty.
This outfit and a couple of the outfits that we use are made by this artist, Scarlet Cage on Booth. Right? They do so much good work that they do so
much good work that we have a lot of their outfits.
We have personally purchased a couple of their outfits and we use them for stream sometimes.
It's more than a couple, honey.
Right? And they do not shy away from doing...
It's like we've got that one and that one and that one and that one and
and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one.
I have the Plague Doctor one.
Right.
There's the big hat one.
Yeah. No. Point being, I will not take credit for that outfit because they're an amazing artist. They deserve all the credit that they get. They have all of those beautiful things. I love their work. I will not take credit for their work.
We love their work. We'll pay for the work.
And yes, we do pay for when we order. We do pay for these works, right? So.
Oh, and Persephone is working on my outfit.
Yep. I have the other one that is the Nargacuga style one from Monster Hunter, which is this one.
You're not going to ban from Twitch, are you? Because hips.
I'm working on that. But point is, like, I'm working on this, right?
I've also been kind of doing a little bit more of like straight hair.
Yeah. As a result,
They're not as big as my actual ones.
I just noticed my display capture is so massive right now. It's a little oversized. I just noticed that. That does not help the situation. Yeah, Laura's okay. Right?
I know why he's that.
So, but yeah, Ren, I would gladly appreciate you helping me do your nails for this. Because I want to make sure I want your nails to be good for this, and I want you to teach me how you do it. So that way, if I need to do edits for you of your model, your outfit, whatever, I can do it for you next time. Right?
Not to mention, Persephone needs to learn Blender anyway.
I need to learn Blender. I need to learn Unity because I want to make a physically 3D environment for the cafe.
By the way, sweetie, you ever take 4 sips?
Yes, I did.
Now that we can.
Right? So, anyways, as I said, let's get back to work. Let's get this sleeve done today, at least modeled or in like blocked out. And we'll go from there. So, the last thing we need to put on top of it is effectively the spiked collar. Right? So now we need to have an arm accessory next.
I'll be doing more on Blender because I am gonna do animation stories time on my YouTube.
Hell yeah. Plus, if you do that, when you start to make 3D version of the cafe, we can have little references here and there, depending on the angles. I'd like to really place some Dokapon stuff around. Or place some Dokapon. Like, Anubis, I'm definitely going to be looking into, like, having a low poly, like, armored core. Having references to some of the games that I've made, that I've beaten on, and, like, featured here, right? Having, like, a couple stands from Vampire Survivors. Like, the little pixelated things, right? Yes, Crafts, you heard Dokapon. You know, have just cute little references around the cafe. Like, just kind of placed around.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to take... I think we're going to have to take another bodysuit. Uh-huh. I'm going to have to take another bodysuit to do this, but it's fine, right? We know we're going to be limiting it to
play with me for a while. What is Dokapon?
Dokapon is Mario Party, but Monopoly, but fantasy RPGs, but screwing your friends, and also a story game. That's about the best way I can describe it.
You're erasing.
So I have to make another bodysuit layer to go over top, to expand and make it so I can make the collar thing over here. Mario Party on crack.
Crap, I've been trying to do as well, but they're just.
I am too good at abusing the Darkling mode.
Mario Party on crack.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now, while I'm getting this thinned out a little bit more, I need to... Pretty much, right? Okay, I need to put it the other... You know what, we'll just do a full erasure like that. And let's grab a nice dark gray to start. And then if we set the width to like 140, that is... It's probably going to be the most recent Steam release one, because it has the most quality of life updates and everything to it.
Look, this is why I keep telling you to go with Dokapon Sword before you send them. It's in limitation for how long Darkland lasts. You can set it for as long as like 99 weeks to as little as a day.
That's a pretty good spot for the collar on the arm. Okay, so I can turn on the mirror mode, and then let's adjust angling and shaping.
You only have that on one arm?
Yes, she actually only have it on one arm. See? It's only on the arm with the arm warmer.
Make it that arm gets cold.
I guess, right? Okay.
It rhymes together. Purper.
Purper, yeah. Increase bulk from wrist a little bit, yeah. It's clicking a little on the back there. That's actually like pretty good positioning. I need to make the texture cleaner, right? But that's a good position right there. Hell yeah. Export as arm. Oh. I want to at least get this arm collar like basic made up. I'm a little sad I'm gonna have to make the spikes in Blender as well and learn from Rena when she has her computer up and running. But that will be an adventure. Alright. Like I said, I want to get this color like open, the arm color made up and shaped a little bit better before I open up Metaphor. Because if I can get this done, I'll feel like I've made decent progress tonight. Because I've been yapping and showing off other models and like trying to fit things, right? I used to be a Kingdom stand, but ever since they brought it back with the Connect version, it's become pretty mid to me. I know it's a remaster, but I would have liked them to add new things. Plus, to me, Swords of Fear is just more entertaining. A lot more cruel as a wallet plays. I'm totally a werewolf, but you should see my male. See, he is a color overload. He is a color overload. Oh boy. But even then, right? I still want to make sure I get at least some progression done for your model today. That feels, you know, good.
All of the models that were paid for done.
Oh, it's good. It's not going to happen before the. Yeah, I completely forgot about it because we started yapping real hard. So I got it fixed up for you. There we go. And so what I can do with this, right, is because I know it's gonna have those spikes on it, that's gonna give it shadow, and I want to give it the dark edge that I see on it. So I can take this color, take the darker, a little bit darker shade here, thin the line here, right? About, let's say about 10 pixels, right? Line it up. So I can make this a nice shadow. About 20 pixels wide like this. Bring it all the way to the edge here. Come on down. paint it in. Mm-hmm. And then we'll take it even a little bit more saturated, a little bit less value. Right? Take about half of this shade here, right? And then from here, we'll reduce the size of the pixels again. Bring up the saturation a little bit more. Bring the value down a little bit more so it's closer to true black. Set it nice and dark along this edge. I appreciate you bringing me ice cream, hon. And now we're going to turn this to the smudge tool. And we're going to just blend it together a little bit.
Yeah, ain't that funny? I'm actually getting ready to eat coffee chocolate chip gelato. Hi, Ryu. Hi, Ryu.
Hi, Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu, I got coffee chocolate chip gelato.
I have choco flan
Ice cream.
oh. So hold on. I need to undo all this because I need to actually highlight it specifically and do this correctly. So select by color. 1, 2, 3. Got my smudge.
Well, down to visit, Ryu. I'll buy you any ice cream you want.
I need to make my brush nice and big. Not too big. Better. And I need to change the brush type to this soft one. I need to actually do one other thing. This color.
Oh, yeah, I gotta wait till Friday, but then I'm gonna be sending you two, what is it? The
None.
2 maple syrups.
Done. But all of... You need to be completely filled. Fill whole selection. Okay.
I would have sent them already, but some unexpected crap just came up. Yeah.
Select by color.
And it's real
1,
Canadian maple syrup.
2, 3.
You're
Turn that back
welcome,
on.
Ryu.
Alright, smudge. And now it's not taking the transparency, so I can do this for shadow work.
I figured you would.
You need to reduce the force and hardness.
H-E-H-E. It's not it's
Alright, actor, get seen.
Actually, there's a way I can do this a little bit better. Yeah, there's actually a way I could do this better, and I'm just being dumb about it. And being overly extra with it.
You are not being dumb, my love.
Delete that layer.
Oh shoot, Lunella went live.
None. Okay, hold on. Select. None.
Accurate, you're too big to fit under the couch. At least in the cafe.
Not if he shrinks.
Yeah, he didn't say he shrunk. He just said he ran under the couch.
Words will
matter, my dear.
This is going to actually be a lot better. Hold on. So now, if I take the gradient, flip this, grab the color picker to go to this color here, right? Gradient goes foreground to background, RGB. This will give it that wear and tear and the dark edge I was looking for. But it's, I think I know what I have to do. Got it. Undo that. Grab a better selection. We need to grab like half of this. Gradient. There we go. And then we bring this down here. Grab the gradient. Set there. All right.
Oh, I see somebody else.
All right. So now export as. Okay. We'll overwrite the arm collar. Let's see how it looks like on the model real quick. Honestly, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to clean up its edge. It's a little distant edge over here a little bit, but you know, that's whatever. And then the arm sleeve here.
I'm gonna go check out which dog is losing their mind. I said it.
Okay.
Maybe I can go take it.
Right. Grab my eraser. I mean, I knew what she said and sticks by that in smaller form has other advantage. Wiggle scaly eyebrows. So, alright. Like I said, we just wanted to clean this up real quick. So, let's clean up this edge a little bit. What is with this cursed ass music? It's no point. Okay. Clean up that edge. It is still very white. Okay. We do have these lovely gray lines here, so that I can sample that. Grab my pencil. Make it nice and small. Here's the question: is it actually a pure white, or is it a kind of nice creamy white? It's kind of it's not quite a creamy white. Bucket fill. Still similar colors. Okay, it is a very, very clear and intentional white. Okay. Alright. So now we'll take my pencil. We'll make what looks like kind of an elastic band at the top. I think will probably be a good way to do this, just to clean up this edge. And we'll keep kind of the stripiness going on with it. If I can make sure it's kind of uniform in its pattern. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry if I'm vocally counting this up. Hey, rival. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello there. We have a raven.
No, we don't.
Oh no! Oh, this is not a raven. This is the other new puppy. Hello, baby.
You haven't been able to see her very often.
Hello there,
I asked the
sweetheart.
neighbor, I'm like, may I borrow her?
Hello.
Wifey hasn't gotten to see her very often.
You were so much calmer than Raven.
If you're holding her, yes. If she's on the ground, she's psycho.
Sweetheart. Okay, so just for context, our neighbors have
It's the one that was breeding the babies.
Yeah, our
The
neighbor
baby schnauzers.
was they're schnauzers. And so the little one I'm holding is from the most recent litter that I think the owners have gotten. It's the last one of the litter, and she is just so calm.
As long as you're holding her.
As long as you're holding her.
But if you're not, she's crazy.
And she's
Yeah, she's so fresh.
unlike the other one that we know as Raven. That's Raven. That's Raven Metsu.
Raven's the crazy one that has the piddling.
This is effectively Raven's little sister.
Luna.
Her name. Oh, she gave her a name finally.
I believe. Yeah, her name is Luna.
Oh, no,
I just remembered.
Oh, you're so whiny.
She really. Oh.
She's making her little whiny whiny noise. No. Hi,
Nice.
pretty girl. What? Hi. Oh no, you want to stay. You want to stay firmly on me. Okay, hold on. I'm coming. I got you. I got you. See. See? Oh yeah, no. The
Her
moment
mama's outside. Her mama was being walked.
she is, as soon as I got her pressed up against me like this, and where she's basically in my mouth, all the whininess stopped. She is. Oh my gosh, she is so precious. All right, I'm gonna hand you back to her. Okay, hold on, where did you go? She's so timid right now. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she's just absolutely so precious and so small. Hi.
Oh, hi.
You'll hear what I mean by like the kind of soft whimper she does.
Not with me.
Oh my gosh. Ah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6. There we go. Oh, I'm barely not even halfway. Hold up. That might be too many stripes.
Hi, bud.
Yeah, that's gonna be way too many stripes for this, I think. Okay, how big is this? 1, 2, 3. So I need to make the pixel. So
Let's go ahead and take you back to your daddy now. You want to say bye to Luna?
Baluna, you're so precious.
Give her kisses.
I'm sorry, we absolutely do adore dogs so much.
I have not gotten to say, you have not gotten to see her very much at all.
No.
That's why I was like, may I take her and kiss you?
If I put this at 20 pixels. Nope. 20 pixels between each should work. And thankfully GIMP has a measurement system. Instead of me having to vocally count that many. Just right now, I want to call Doggo very bad. I just remember I need to check if Misquits has replied to my DM on VGen. Yeah, that might be that might be an important thing. I haven't heard from Misquits in a little while. I wonder how he's doing. But yeah, for the foreseeable future, guys, I will be trying to do every week, if I'm not working on it actively throughout the week, for sure. My goal is to at least have a couple hours each week where I work on this and I dedicate part of my streams to doing it. Because I want to make sure that I am doing this work, because there are a number of people I need to do models for. And I will say this very honestly with you, Rena, right? Yours has been the most difficult model I have ever worked on. And that's not a bad thing. It is just the simple fact of your model has provided a lot of challenges for me that I was not expecting.
I was gonna try to bring in the Raven, but
No. But I've been.
What type of dog do you have, Rana? Yeah, Ryu, if you come down here, there's multiple dogs that you can actually cuddle and play with. Oh, she's got a pity! She's got a pity!
You got a pity?
She's...
Oh.
She has the land hippo!
The American house hippo.
Yeah, Matsu, especially when you jump.
Okay. Let's see how that looks on the breakdown from zooming out. That looks a lot better for...
One of our neighbors, Ryu, one of our neighbors, actually will let us, watch their dogs and dog sit. And I don't know what Nova is, but Raven is the,
Nova has husky in her.
She has husky and she looks like she's got border collie.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Herding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when Metsu jumps, his tail goes through his abdomen. Yeah, you get to pet the dogs. She's not as big as a regular husky. Yes, please. Yeah, we're pretty much friends with everybody here who has dogs.
Okay, that is very sweet ice cream. I only can do a couple bites at a time.
I understand.
Ooh. Do we have any creamer? I don't think we have creamer, do we?
Yeah,
Can we make a fresh pot of coffee?
absolutely, honey.
Okay.
Of course I can. Hey, honey,
Yes.
which peeps do you want?
Mm-mm. I don't want sweet. I don't want
Wait,
more
by the way, guys, I bought Persephone a crap ton of peeps. We've got the pink and blue ones, the cotton candy, sour watermelon, Dr. Pepper, chocolate covered, strawberry frosted Pop Tarts, Rice Krispie. Yeah. No, Metsu.
Can I pet that dog?
No. And that's adorable, Violet.
I'll have to show you photos of my old roommates at some point. She's a mini husky shepherd. It's a mini husky. I've never heard of a mini husky. I I love you so much.
Love me too.
Yeah, what's a mini husky? A tiny, full-sized husky.
Yeah, actually.
Thanks.
I hate it.
I understand completely by the concept of those words, but it was just like,
Now I can have standard, regular, and mini, and then toy,
and then teacup.
and a teacup. There's like 5 sizes.
Right, but even at that point, right, it's just like, okay, wait a second. It's not a breed I would have ever thought of having a mini version. Right?
P, Metsu. And yeah. She fucking bit my finger.
That was not intentional, and I'm
when
sorry.
I was putting a Frankenstein-shaped, the Frankenstein's head-shaped peep in her mouth. Fucking bit me.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to reenact my best Charlie.
Charlie, that hurt!
Charlie bit me.
Charlie, we're not going to Candy Mountain anymore.
We're not going to see the magical Leopleurodons?
No.
They're technically called Alaskan Klekai. So she's a mix of that and a regular-ass German Shepherd.
Not my finger as if she's biting a carrot.
No. You have to understand, I bit her finger, not realizing her finger was in my mouth for the marshmallow peep that I felt with my tongue. So I bit her fairly hard, and not in like a cute, fun, playful way, but like chomp.
As in, there were teeth marks in my finger. Sorry, I don't consider biting the hands kinky. But that's me.
I did the biggest taboo of literally biting the hand that feeds.
Yeah. What edit? What, the video that you edited? No.
Oh yeah, no. When he took that clip, he literally added the Charlie bit me like video overlay.
No. Ryu, she's sleeping in the bed. I'll sleep on the futon.
All right, let's take a look at how this will look on the model now. Before I do any more any more futzing with it, just to give me a good baseline, right? Import. Because I will have to line up those on the hand area. Okay. That was something I was concerned about, and I was right to be concerned about it, but it does look good when it peeks through.
Is that tachyon on your mouse, you goober?
Yeah, no, that's not tachyon. Really funny. That's actually not tachyon. That is a character by Lansane.
What character?
She doesn't have a name, but I use her as the face claim for one of my OCs, Zerha.
Oh, that one.
Let's see. Let's maximize arm bulk just a smidge to see how it looks. Okay. Does that fix it? Kind of. I'll have to increase the arm bulk on this a little bit now. But honestly,
All I see is brown hair, and I thought the head had ears.
not horse ears, fox ears. Anyways, honestly, that's not. I didn't make as much progress as I wanted to today, but I did make a good, decent bit, honestly. Okay. Let's save this up for now, and we'll start. I don't think I could play through. I don't think I could get good progression in Metaphor today, but we'll see what we have available. Right? Because the next thing I have to do is I need to make sure I put. So this is for my checklist, and I'm going to make sure I DM this to you right now when I do the BRB screen. I need to put some blue dots on the collar and put like some like a silver buckle, right? So that way it looks like an actual collar attached, right? I need to add those lines to the sleeve, and also get the teal print on, and then I need to put like the thing that I did for your toe beans, except I need to put them on your hands. So. And if anyone's curious why I haven't touched her ears, hair, or face.
Okay, so that's what that was.
You put it in the wholesome channel? Hell yeah. Thank you, Vibe.
Stupid dog.
And then I'll texture her tail.
Oh my god! Honey! Look at the baby!
Oh, that's a chunky baby.
It's 10 years old. The baby's 10 years old.
That's a chunky baby.
Most of them get chunky at about that age.
Yeah. Alright. So, save. So.
Okay. Rena sent me a bunch of pictures.
Oh. Oh, the pity Ritos. And cuddling with the kitties. Yeah, that is the American House marshmallow. Oh, that is so cute. Alright. I'm gonna put us on BRB.
I'm dead.
I'm alive. I'm dead. Anyways, I'm gonna put us on BRB for just a minute, guys, while I get the game set up and everything. So go to the bathroom, get some coffee, DM Rena, and go from there.
Welcome. 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 welcome.
All right, everybody. Yes, it is filtered now. I'm getting all of the stuff set up correctly now, so give me just a minute because I am juggling my windows now. Alrighty. We're back in Metaphor. We are very broke at the moment, last I checked.
What now?
Actually, I think we didn't load the right save. No, we did. Okay.
Cynical 1 second.
Yeah, no problem,
now?
Cynical. Give me 1 second. Let me in! Let me in! Alright. There you go, Cynical. So as of right now, we are kind of in this position where a lot of our characters are kind of under-leveled for their classes, their archetypes. But we've gotten our equipment the best we can get right now, and I think we're about to leave for...
Oh, there!
So, hey,
ingredient for a potion of blight. And you say it's not on the island. How should we know that even something if the chief doesn't? If I were you, I'd start with the informant at the tavern. So you and mainlanders wouldn't know about the outside world. Take that talkative chap we threw in prison earlier. He seemed rather worldly. Alright. So they threw Batlin back in prison. Got it.
Good.
Oh shit.
What now?
I have my voice set to the TV still.
Oh.
It's been fixed. Alright.
Just pop out of your TV or something.
Yes, you did.
What am I?
Alright, hello there, Mr. Dejected Man. Let's grab all the side quests while we're about to go out on an adventure. The fool, I told him how dangerous it was. Aren't you the outsiders who wants to save Lady Yufa?
What?
No, I don't remember if it was Lady Yufa, totally not. Only you'd come a little earlier, then my reckless fool of a little sister might still be alive.
what?
What the hell happened, bro? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters, so Zephyr went home one day and set off towards a den of them to satisfy her curiosity. Island gave up on her. She said she'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages.
Please,
Yeah.
I beseech you.
Would you be willing to avenge her? It's easier if you go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Sure.
God, I am grateful.
A bird-like monster called the Leogrin.
Please, I beseech you.
Right, okay.
Give it a shot.
Pieces are coming back to me now. This has been so long, right?
Yes, from what I remember, we are upon Virga Island. We were captured because, as we saw, Yufa is currently at the Drunken Temple of Ed, but we need the Potion of Light to poison
Rot the tree away. And now we're basically in free roam mode to try to get into that mode, into that area.
Yes.
Aha!
So it's side questing and leveling up and gearing up and everything right now.
Yes!
Of course, our original goal was to get Dracadilos, but Yufa showed up.
Beg
Yep.
pardon? What?
Let's see.
No kidding.
You take the igniter over to
I'm
Brigida.
so grateful.
That is like a nothing burger. You know?
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, the rank is so low, it is very much a nothing burger. Alright.
I mean, we have the ability to teleport us
Let us have
essentially.
faith in Lady Yufa.
The ability to teleport completely, like, devalues it, like, everything we do, it feels like.
Well, it's more the Pokemon version of teleport/fly, where we can only go to where we once were.
Well, even considering that, right? That's Abyssal Sundries. We want the bar. One of the things that ends up happening, like with this in mind, right? This is Shalika's weaponry. That's a reference. I just realized. Have you ever played Etrian Odyssey?
Yes.
Then you know why I'm like, that's a reference.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't, in the first Etrian Odyssey, Shalika was the shopkeeper of, well, the main shop you visited.
Just can't stand it.
So as a result, you would end up going to her constantly to sell your monster parts. Considering it's an Atlas, they were both Atlas games. You know?
I mean, this is the Atlas love
We are
letter.
witness
So,
to the wrath of the gods.
It's the story of stories from Atlas. Whatever. I'm sorry.
I mean, we've the Soul Hacker, the Persona Master.
Right. The only thing we haven't seen is the Lanskin Edge, right?
Yeah.
The moment we see the Lanskin Edge, I'm going to scream. And if you don't know, the reason why I'm saying the Lanskin Edge specifically is that its trademark ability was the elemental chaser abilities.
Yeah.
It could follow up on spells as a melee attack, but still elementally aligned. Alright.
Oh, there!
You are not the person I'm looking for.
Cheers.
This one.
Yep. I have nothing material to give you in return, but I can share my knowledge with you. That's fine. I once lived outside the island and worked as an informant. Now I am now but a humble fisherman, but my knowledge of the surrounding area is
Fancy a
still
bit of
unmatched.
info.
Hey,
So what can you tell me, Mr. For a potion of light? I've already looked into it myself, but I apologize that I wasn't able to find any useful information here on this island. I heard you may have better luck finding what you need in the royal capital. Should be an informant there.
okay.
You know, that's fair. Monsters of Dragon Temple.
Cheers.
Find all manners of monsters. All are dangerous, especially where moving stone statues and specters. Swords and spears don't work against either of them. Specters reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. So I can't use my snipers. There's also a huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called
Just between
Alentos.
us.
But what's tricky that there are different type of Alentos. The green one is weak to fire, but the others fire won't work at all. Lastly, here the green ones can use wind magic, so
Come
hold your
again
ground.
anytime.
Let's see. What about the secret of the UG stall? Sure. Tell me what's going on.
Cheers.
In Broilhaven, there's this UG front shop you'll know by all the cauldrons. As I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island back then, so I do know some things. Over on CV Street, but the shopkeeper is an old miser, and all he claims he's selling is his medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some of the interesting stuff for sale. Harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments and, of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have them strung up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance of getting him to show you that what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that. And Spire of Blind Faith, sure. Let's get all the information we can out of the way from here before we go hunt down Batlin. There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from this island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling about from the north. Ah.
But wait,
It's like at the very edge of the ocean.
this place.
Huh. Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack as far away from it as possible from the
Don't
rear.
say.
Just between us.
So we'll need snipers. Vulnerable to fire and pierce. Yep. So one dungeon says no snipers.
And the other
Right.
says all snappers.
Only only snipes.
Oh, is this dilemma?
360 no scope this bastard.
Miki could go to the old school Modern Warfare 2 days.
Right. Let us have
Okay.
faith in Lady
Gotta do
Yufa.
this with the Sparta, the freaking Sparta remixes.
All right then.
Yeah. So now we need to go find the prison.
Okay, where are you, battling boxer led yoke?
Golden Deer Hearth, Shalika's Weaponry, Abyssal Sundries, Rooster Inn, Moore's Phantom.
Wait, wasn't it said that he was taken back to the gauntlet runner or happened?
I don't remember.
Go.
We'll double check at the Gauntlet Runner
I mean,
because we have to find Batlin. You found me working on the runner the other day. We got the channel. Before I knew it, I completely forgot my work. Too much to talk about. Okay, so Batlin is here somewhere. That was Disembark. That is the opposite of what I wanted.
that's crafty.
Worst. Interesting Clearwater Morricone meat. Free cooking items.
Nice.
All right. All right.
Use the toilet, why not?
Take a piss.
Right. Got it.
Washroom. Always wash your hands after you use the toilet.
I like how it said
Got it.
since I'm a candidate.
Yep. Alright, so he's not in the cooking area. He's not in the library, in the reading nook. Is he off the back deck? Nope, I'm not allowed to go back deck. Down. There's Moore's Phantom.
Most fucked. No,
No Batlin.
is he by the engine?
That's kind of why I'm flipping around, right? Casual heartbeat. Where the fuck is Batlin?
Guess we're just running about then.
Okay, Batlin's not on this list, so I can't just teleport to him like that.
All right then.
They said he's in prison at the moment, so it's like,
Let's
okay.
go.
Is he still back at the bedroom, perhaps?
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
In a wish we actually knew where we were captured. Oh wait. that
Well,
looks
I
like
found the prison.
Really now?
This place.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's not letting me... What? Where is... This is gonna bother me, because if I need to talk to Batlin, how can I talk to Batlin if Batlin's not here to be fucking found? You know?
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Leave me alone, will you?
If only we could just shout his name.
Hey, mister!
Yeah, where? Hold on. This is the time for Google Foo, right?
Yes, it is rather abrupt.
Where is Batman on Virga Island? Near the beginning of the boardwalk area on the island. He can be found there after you access the Golden Deer Hearth. So I walked past him.
Son of a bitch.
There he is, motherfucker!
Motherfucker, why were you blending in so damn well?
Hey there, despite the warm welcome I initially received from these folks, I've somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? It's written all over your faces.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh? We're actually looking for something, but we have not had much luck.
I see.
An ingredient for a potion of blight that causes a withering, eh? Try to pickle if you can't find it here. Although, if the potion is meant to dry things out, you know something that can do that? I couldn't say for sure, and my memory's fuzzy on the matter, but I do believe I saw something like that in a shop once. I wanted to say it was a shop that dealt in medicines and the like. Grand Trad brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that would be your best bet. Too bad we're on the other side of the world, eh? Far cry from Grand Trad. That part we can handle. Yep, we can totally handle it. Mm-hmm.
All right then, let's go.
Okay, we're teleporting. We're going to Grand Trad.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
And how far do you run her? You're not running her.
Ah, I see.
We have a visit over here.
See here. It's your call. Let's move.
A few visits, actually.
Taking a break from gaming? Ah, I see. What are you playing, by the way, for you? Are you going through New Game Plus, or are you just chilling yet, or no?
Is there any shelter from this?
Alright. In this area, there's the Price of Hope, which is the unappraised igniter. And let's be curious. Ancestral Solution, Potion of Blight, right? The Informant of the Honeybee. The Fishmonger near the Grand Cathedral. Oh, there's so many things I can do right now. I just, you know that moment where you just kind of like realize, wait a second, how much have I left behind?
Yeah, it's just, holy shit, I forgot so much.
Yep, okay. So, if I need to do the Price of Hope first, so we're gonna go visit Brigida's workshop.
Hey, listen!
Idiot.
Sword surfing.
Oh, I hate the rain.
Noon. I'm doing the playthrough of Star Ocean 30, trying to get as many of the battle trophies as I can. Another thing that you were supposed to get appraised here. It's kind of a special circumstance, so let's listen to what he has to say.
Welcome.
Listen. Requesting an appraisal, sir. Of course, I would be happy to, if you just allow me to take the item in question, then... Why, this is... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? I borrowed it from Virga Island. In other words, it belongs to those pagans. Hey, watch the slander. Oh, this is most expensive. This igniter, I'm afraid there's nothing special on top of that broken sun. Let's ask Brigida then. I'm sure her field representative have more important matters to attend to. I don't understand those, sir. Perhaps I was...
An
Yeah,
intriguing
you
offer.
realize I could just talk to her, so if you're not honest with me... At second glance, it's truly a remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us. Fuck and no, that's not the point of this. The Pagans were to make use that they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctum Church and only seek to avoid bloodshed zone. They're not like that. Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. I would like that back now, along with the report of the
Splendid.
appraisals.
Understood.
The fee will be waived this time. And trust me, trying to do some of the more grindy ones early is a chore. Thank God for save states. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay then.
Yeah. Friggin' prick. Anyways,
We're gonna recharge douchebag.
welcome to the Great British Douchebaggery, featuring your favorite douchebag, Douchebaggington.
Find some shade.
Donalda.
I'm sorry. Okay. Requests. Price of Hope. That is that one. That was pretty visceral, not gonna lie. Potion of Blight. That is at the Honeybee, so we need to go zoom in this way.
Donalda.
Got to find some shade.
Is it weird that I kind of wish that I had skate and specifically to mod in the sword as a skateboard?
I'll take the crown now.
Make it specifically the skateboard from Kingdom
I'm
Hearts
out
2
of ideas.
and we have a deal. I like that skateboard.
You little crap.
It wasn't good. Don't get me wrong. Kingdom Hearts 2 skateboarding minigame was funny, but while not my cup of tea, it worked well.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Yeah, that's an
Arjuna.
actual sword, Metsu. That
Yeah,
is
it's an
actually the
actual
we
sword.
have upon our freaking hip.
Yeah, no, Metsu. If I zoom in a little bit, you see that sword on our waist? That's the sword we're just casually surfing on.
Fancy a bit of
We were
info?
just casually zooming upon
Want in
the
on
world,
this?
upon the front of our blade.
Let's see. Potion of Blight, Grand Trad.
What?
I've heard of this Potion of Blight. It's some secret concoction from Virga Island, as I recall. I believe it's made with an ingredient known as perch water. Visit the general store in Sunshine Road, Comfort Concoctions, it's called. I've heard they recently got some in stock. Okay. Perch water.
Sharp and durable than modern modes of transportation.
Mm-hmm. It's not just a sword. It's a skateboard.
They have them at its minute the Velocodrome of being slain.
Lovely.
Oh, this blooming. Aha.
I want to ride in a
I'm never gonna
Even
let
me
that
tail's
down.
too damn
Just
hot.
that freaking
Nope.
Velocodrome zipping around the place.
Brandon.
Raggle Fraggle. Oh, somebody help me.
I'm out of ideas.
Well, stranger things have happened. And what is it you want? Huh? What's this?
Alright. So we now have the parch water for the
Ranks
things.
wheelies.
It's a hover
It's
sword.
also a
Well,
hover
stranger
sword.
things have happened.
Clever.
What's next?
Alright, so now, what, I don't, all these things are not passing time,
Come
which
to
is actually
think
a
of it.
good thing right now, right?
Yes.
Straw was
Mr.
searching for a fishmonger here. I think they'd be around here.
This heat is
How tragic.
aha.
Where is the man that mongs fish?
Tournament for the throne.
Mr. Fishmonger.
Aha.
Fishmonger, where are you? I see a meatmonger, but I don't know see a fishmonger.
Welcome.
So, hey,
Any fishmonger with your coin and grand shadow would be in the market. I sell fillet once in a while, but it's not my expertise. So find one if you keep your eyes open. Oh shit. So you're saying it's a scavenger hunt, got it.
Gone clammy all over.
Okay.
Oh there.
No thanks.
Until we meet.
Hey,
Fish come out of Queen Moon Gunshot, but if they're anywhere, they're here in the market. Maybe make another round.
I also like how we do the little kick.
Hold on.
We start moving.
I would like to,
Who'll take the crown now?
you know, if you haven't seen a fishmonger, maybe.
Sir, please talk.
But
to
it's
us.
not this one.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Gold beetle.
Oh, I'm in it now. Luis is the only one left.
Oh, shit.
There's another fishmonger here, but
Stroke a lug type shite.
there's another person has a fish stall, but they're not talking. It's easy to get lost. Well, then help me.
Why don't you stop being a little girl and
Welcome.
help us out from
There it
this?
is.
Oh, that
He wasn't spawned in before. This is BS.
Oh, what'll I do?
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it's swim in rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently, Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would the Count really do his own shopping? The Count of Halia? And just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son, really now? Argue that, but you're an Elda, and Kamar nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. Do you have something of his? What are you playing it? If this is a matter of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. He saved my skin once, when some pain in the arse noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things himself? My father like son. I mean, you really do know him then, don't you? Well, then I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. Mother! That day, he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. Odd that he bought the fish first.
At least we have a strict
what'll I do?
location now.
Oh my god.
You're not.
To the cathedral.
This heat is insufferable.
That's not the cathedral.
I think the cathedral's sit in front of the stone.
All right then.
let's go.
You were completely right, and we were already in the correct area. Fuck.
Ta-da!
This heat is insufferable.
Hey, mister.
What in tarnation?
What is there to be done?
Candidate posters.
Sure, but yeah.
What's up?
What in
there.
tarnation? Who'll take the crown now?
Oh there.
Until we meet it.
Okay, so it's not you.
Crown now. Gone clammy all over this really, I have.
It's quite fresh. Fancy a
Listen?
chat?
No, it's not you. Is it you?
And what do you want?
I'm a merchant. No, you.
You are not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. Stroll's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regolith. Could this be him?
So foolish it arouses
Indeed, I was
great
acquainted
pity.
with the Count Halia. Oh, is this that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with a riffraff like you. Bitch, did his fish stink?
Here's fish stink.
Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose word to convince the merchant I have no ill intent. How interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I worried how he would keep them fresh. That stirs some memories. The Count of Halia, I remember, was a magnanimous man, who genuinely kind of all he meant.
Business is done.
Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. So, his dad got killed. Son wants to rebuild his place. You should help him. I see, you must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? Yeah. Why would we be talking about the Count of Halia of all people, right? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and conmen have tried every trick in the book to claim it.
I do appreciate your assistance.
I indeed have been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. The rest are details I prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him with you when you are able. Hey, Stroll.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Straw.
Sword friend.
Sword friend.
Hey.
Now that you don't got Hulkenberg up on you, let's go. Let's go.
What do you think?
Found the man holding it for you.
Huh?
Have you? You must take him to me so we can not.
Oh.
It's finally nice to meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work, providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work at the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you will do with it?
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house. But to hear my father had used his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing. And knowing this, would I put these funds to the needs of my house? It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come.
Ah.
You are surely a straw lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I may be so bold, allow me to present you with an option.
Oh.
It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's the negotiations you're concerned about, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard the name of Lord Hydron, the best known for his piety. He is well versed in such matters. Oh, isn't Lord Hydron the one that kind of fucked over Straw in the first place?
No. Have you anyone else, my friend?
Well, see, here's the thing, right? I think Hydron, you know. Here's my thing, right? Like, I feel like if you have anybody else, right? Is there anyone else you might know? It was probably the best option. Ah, so you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you recoil from him.
Okay.
But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. And I say he would precisely the savior you need to realize your ideals.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in the negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I heard my mother and father say often practically bludgeoned me with it. Wise words to live by.
Yeah.
Only now do I see that. Back then, I couldn't appreciate it. Now, if I could procure new land, all those people could return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace, before the human attacked.
Just...
And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals. We're kind of winning. We have gotten a couple different side quests already set up and going, and we're helping Sword Friend Strahl here rebuild his lands, effectively.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depends on our fight. Our hope lies with you, Captain. I can sense Strahl's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve. Rank up.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry
Inheritance
them
slots for the warrior lineage to 3 and battle hypnosis. While in reserve, Strahl will gain experience at the normal rate.
Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering a man safeguarding the inheritance. Surely no easy feat to find him.
You're a lifesaver.
All right.
Ooh, tolerance boost.
A half-decent one, too.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind my asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search? Honestly? He was a man of virtue. Like, that's what almost everybody said.
Right.
I was told he was a man of many virtues. Yes, that sounds about right. But still, people still remember him so fondly.
Huh.
Makes me happy to hear it. More so than I imagined. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. Return to the others with Strahl, who's still deep in thought. Also, if we're able to continue a certain storyline, we need to go kick some UG for the dick. I hear a voice. Oh, we gotta go pick up baby.
We gotta go save Baker.
We gotta go save our friend Alonzo. For context, for anyone who's not catching up with this, Alonzo is an informant who's been who's been effectively handshaking with the devil a little bit. Unfortunately, the landlord that was sapping his town dry, lit it on fire and then said, "Oh, I'm only doing this because Alonzo is trying to screw me." Right?
And then the town people literally said, Alonzo, this is your fault. As
While
he
also
choked his
making
mother
sure-
to her breath.
Yeah, while also making sure that his mom died in his arms. Even though everything he was doing was to help them get their lands back from this fuck-ass landlord.
As the synopsis says here.
And so, you see that you hear him, like, crying. Right? And it's like, no. No, Alonzo, come here.
Alonzo, come, my friend. Come here. Come here.
Come here. Come here, baby boy.
Who do I need a suplex aside from the landlord?
Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, just leave me alone. Can't do that. With overflowing tolerance, I conveyed my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets of anguishing Alonzo.
Yeah!
Well, if anyone was going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time? No
truly.
problem. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with, but they had been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. It's terrible, I'm sorry. As if I have any right to be sad. You have a right to your feelings, baby boy. No, stop it.
Dude, you lost your hometown. As you're saying here, you have a right to be sad. You held the woman who loved you as her own. You have a right to have tears.
Thank you. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He only caused torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He could have burned down the village on his own.
Samuel!
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother. Whoa. Put the knife down, baby boy.
Lonzo, put the dagger down.
My own mother who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours and all of my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to. Your mother would not want this. 100%.
She told you to live.
She literally told you to live, baby boy. My mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins?
Please.
Why? Why do you not blame me? I'm gonna be blunt about this. He did not cause this organization against him to burn down the village in spite. Right? He's not the one who burned them down. Right?
You say yourself, my friend. If it wasn't the landowner, it was gonna be the next person over.
It would have been the next person up the chain who did it. It would have been some way to frame him as the villain. However,
all because you have been fighting against this accompaniment that you have struck these people as your enemy, and they will find a way to try to downtrodden you.
Right.
You are not at fault. Blaming yourself changes nothing because it's not you to blame.
But the problem is that the three options presented to me here are two of the three feel really hollow. Blaming you changed nothing. Would they have continued to be impoverished and having all the ills that deal with that if he had done nothing? Yes. But his actions started this chain of events. So could he be blamed? Yes. But blaming him changes nothing, just feels like we're not addressing the core issue, right? Oh, just stop blaming yourself. Well, he's blaming himself because he feels he did wrong. He doesn't see how to fix it, right? I won't kick you while you're down is just basically saying, oh, I totally believe you're at fault, but it's not my place to talk down to you about this until you're out of it. Which is just as hollow as saying, okay, you're faultless. he does, again, it doesn't fix the issue, right? But giving him, I think make amends by living is the honest answer here, because it allows him to have the ability to see that there is a solution, right or wrong. Even if he's not really at fault, or if he is at fault, you can fix it if you survive. You know?
Yeah, and it's also a continuation of your mother would want you to live. If you speak of your sins as if they are whole, they are overall just all you are. You can make right by your own hand at that.
Yeah, no, like this game, and I'm gonna say this again because I haven't said it in a while and I haven't played it in a while. This game is very good with character writing and making the character writing feel important on how you talk to them. So make amends by living. So make amends, because living is the only way to atone for those sins. Live to atone, not by dying. Well, because and I'm gonna say this really honestly, and this is gonna be a harsh reality for a lot of people. There is only one person who can die to atone for sin, and it is someone who has never sinned. An innocent has to willingly give themselves up to atone for a sin they did not commit. Alonzo cannot die for his sins and have it be atonement, because it doesn't fix the problem. You know? And I say that, I'm going to say that for everyone who's in that headspace of having to atone for their sins. The only way you can fix it is by actively addressing it and trying to fix what caused it. So. I wonder if there's still anything I can do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me. I think I can go on living, just for a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts. Rank 4.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
Discounts the prices at magic shops across all cities, and increases the monetary reward for completing requests. This game really makes you question human morals, huh? Fascinating. It makes, in my opinion, I think this game really makes you question what human, not morals, but what human existence is from a non-religious lens. And they do a very good job about that by presenting people from every walk of life so far.
Because yes, it is actually in terms of just human life in general in this fantasy-like state, because we have all these different races, such as the Mastari being considered the pagans and such.
Let's not even look at it. Let's just look at the characters we have. We have Strahl, who is, from what I've seen, they hit a lot of the right points. Strahl was kind of a spoiled brat who, at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. He was strong, he was brave, but a bit of a brat, right?
Yeah.
Learning about what his people have gone through, what he has to deal with as a noble, and seeing that there are solutions for nobles to not be dickheads through the steps of his father, and dealing with the grief of both rebuilding his lands and following in his father's footsteps and becoming a better person. A lot of people can relate to connecting with parents that have been long past from a facet of them they've never seen or never heard about. Hulkenberg is a fallen knight, somebody who used to serve the crown and now is seeing the corruption from the outside and going, I was part of this? Why didn't I stop it? Right? And taking the steps to actively engage with that.
Last lesson.
We have our UG friend,
Heisme. My favorite
Heisme.
friend.
Heisme is mourning the loss of his son and is carrying his remains to his homeland and around different locations, trying to find a place that would be a good thing for his soul to rest at. And this is one of the reasons I said I want to go kick some UGs in the dick. Some rebels within that village who think he should remain exiled have stolen his son's remains. Like, are you fucking kidding me? But he's been carrying these remains, expecting he was going to die with never having buried his son. And the cultural significance of what that means of where you bury somebody, right? Like, every character is so fucking relatable in so many different ways, even if you don't personally have the life experiences for that. Alonzo here, he's doing espionage, he's doing investigation, he's doing all this, but he wasn't doing this just because it gave him money or got him some likes or whatever. He was doing it for a noble cause and got screwed and burned for it. Like, it is so devastating what happened to him. And on top of that, comments like he just literally putting out, like, I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was. I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. And then the realization, you were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, well. I finally realized as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again, I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. Don't know what Alonzo's scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live.
Good night.
But like every single
Time
character
marches on, and the age of a new
has a
king
motivate.
draws nearer.
We had a character, Grius, at the beginning of the game, whose entire purpose of what he tried to do, which was assassinate Luis, was literally just so his little girl could have a future that he'll now never get to see. As an old war veteran, like, so many of these characters are so relatable. It makes me happy.
And then there's also the heartbreak, since we're actually, like, since we're already talking about Grius, there was also the heartbreak during the church raid, where he was resurrected as a zombie, and we had to fight him, which was when Hulkenberg awoken.
Yep. It was horrifying to have to see his body that we just saw killed, raised as a zombie, and sent to go fight us. It's like, that was fucked.
That was fucked up.
How fucked up is fucked up? That's fucked up.
That's true.
On a scale of... On a scale from how fucked up is fucked up. Like select switch. To see the light spinning on the fan. That's fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much.
We ought to proceed with caution.
But... Pardon me.
I need to find some stones for my child's first fisting trip. Okay. Polar stones. When put in specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation. Stones weaken with time, so I'd like to...
Oh,
And
yeah?
that's stones from the Dragon Temple, sure. So we will have to find the stone in the temple. Got it.
Not finished yet?
3 polar stones, and you only need 1. If you could find the others, you could... Additional reward for each. August 30th, which is probably the last day...
Give it a shot.
Yeah, the last day for us, basically. Or close to the last day.
Oh. Let's see. Let's help them out.
You need avenging. And
Let
you,
us
I
have
believe,
faith in Lady
are
Yuffie.
the one I'm looking for the igniter.
Aha!
Appraisal is complete. According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew from only a glance, really. It's my dreams in reach. I needed a professional opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
Ooh.
Sanctus Creations, yes, I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. It was your arrival that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mustari seem like unknowns, I can try making us know. For everyone that both Mustari and igniters aren't objectively evil. You've proven there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Julian, I'm rooting with
I
you.
am so grateful.
And our reward.
Speaking about writing.
Mission
Speaking about writing
accomplished.
here. This random woman we completed a side quest for. She's acting as a bridge
All right.
between races and extending from, as she said, the fear of the unknown.
Farewell.
Like,
That is
literally
phenomenal
random
writing
side
for
quest
just
character.
Rando.
Random fuck ass side quest character. In the middle of who knows what. Randomly saying, I want to bring peace to my island in a small way I can.
Let us
You
have faith
can't-
in Lady Yuffie.
You can't make that up.
It's phenomenal.
So now we need to
The
find...
connector between the mainland
Ah, tell.
and the shores of her own island. That is phenomenal thinking.
Like I said, it's just, there's so many layers to this game. It's fascinating that even little characters that are on the side like that get actual recognition.
Hello there.
Zeal renewed, it seems. We brought the ingredient you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you? Here's your parched water.
I see.
So this brings about the thirst I read about. Why is he able to procure a treasure of this, such as this, on the far-off island in such a... At the fleet of foot, these gauntlet runner contraptions. I have much yet to learn about
Leave
them.
it to me.
Yeah, yeah, totally, the gauntlet runner.
The gauntlet runner, not just
Potion is complete. This is the potion of light our village has passed down through the generations. I'm sure it will serve you well.
Mission accomplished.
So now we can go do Dragon Temple if we wanted.
Thank you.
The altar where Dracodios is dedicated should get the far end of the temple. Considering the situation, I doubt even Yuffie has made it that far. You all must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps bounty quests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked at the recruitment center before I left port, and I recall noting that available work quests had multiplied.
counting on
Just
you.
see for yourself. Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless, please save my sister. So there's new bounties.
That reminds me.
What you doing, June?
Oh?
We're all truly about helping anyone. I think this is right up our alley. Go on.
Thanks.
See a perfect little spot over there with a view.
Fun.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now?
Yeah, no, Nydia's, like, the Nydia eyes, like Alonso's and Juna's here, are so pretty.
And not
Apparently
Jin's,
they've been
he is hard
plagued
to-
by monsters
Mhm.
raiding the tombs just off the coast.
Fuck Jin.
I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it? If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Secrets, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no?
Oh, so you're gonna help me find ways to hide my degeneracy, I see.
Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends
you'll be
say
able to hide
that if
your
you offer your
degeneracy,
dead to the
Stephanie.
snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian
I
deities.
mean, I say this as a joke. Alright. I would be rocking Slanesh pink if I was in the 40k universe.
Oh man.
Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual.
All you do is so you can hide. Hey, you lass, you. Of course you would.
The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know,
You know?
Crocodile?
I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and
The
evidently,
tourist calling you a
there's some
nerd.
sort of offering
Oh, yeah, I
there
know I'm a
that's
nerd.
yours for the taking.
I'm a sexy nerd,
If
but I'm a
you'd like
nerd.
it.
I mean, who of
Well,
us isn't a nerd?
Have I
here,
piqued your
Torres?
interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you. So,
I'm with the
you're in, I
Sisters of
take it?
Harlequins.
brilliant. I'll inform the others.
Metsu, I've seen both of them. And both of them will get on their knees. Anyways,
I'm sure we'll be able to
my
handle it.
God.
never mind, I think that I don't want the sisters.
Music to my ears.
I should just...
You're
I'll tell you
doing
what.
something like you said,
I'll throw
Tiger.
in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets. of
I wrote that
course.
before your statement.
This one's important.
And then Torres just what?
40k references,
Here's the
Torres.
place, if you're interested.
40k.
The Orbwise path is along
This
the path,
place.
so it's actually pretty... makes it pretty an efficient
And
trip.
do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Ah,
That's Juna. Right. And if I check my followers real quick, Hulkenberg is in a position. Maria, the hands are not glowing, so that means they're not ready to talk.
Barden.
Barden is. Barden me. Wait, what? Lorela's gonna hate me, but I'll join Nurgle. Grandfather Nurgle loves us all. You want to know what the problem with Nurgle is? Disease. I could never take you for an STD check and ever have you come back negative.
You've come.
He would give you super Ghana herpa AIDS. This man here is my 8 of swords. He's gonna accompany me. What? Have you never heard of super Ghana herpacephalides? Have you never heard of that, Cynical?
No, I said Metsu, just the freaking evil chuckle right there. I've heard of cephalites.
Super Ghana cephalides.
Thank you.
Alright. So what's going on, Bardon?
My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city government's administration office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm too used to that. Right, sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see?
Don't you worry.
The whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the fitness with that kind of thing happening again. I don't blame him. You know?
In the right mindset. said
Cause not gonna lie, the fact that he had to deal with that under his own nose,
yeah, Lady Joanna having the freaking human baby head.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Metsu, are you saying you have a tungsten rod?
I'm built like a tungsten mass of rot, dreaded, run from it. The rot always arrives.
Thank you.
Plus paid vacations and candy if you join today.
And then,
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We've got to straighten this place out and make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
got to say, I
Sips
Now
of
that-
electrolyte drink.
That sounds suspiciously like heresy, Metsu. You should totally join us in the Slaneshi. Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. But I'm sorry now, I didn't mean to start rambling on about these serious matters. What kind of house always lays his burden on our guest? I have some real eats with whipped for you. Let's fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town. Not if it's larva-based.
don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, all the weans are playing outside again, blessing us with those bonny voices of theirs. Metsu?
Speak the Imperium truth, sister.
Metsu, I'm just gonna let you know, your Imperium Truth has female custodies. And Paradox Billiards, Vostroyan, fourth dimensional hypercube strip chess poker.
We don't talk about that shit.
Oh, you don't want to talk about how, you know, the Emperor of Humanity lost in a children's card game?
Inquisition. Yeah, it happened again.
Yeah, yeah, Matsuo. I will play some Paradox Billiards, Vostroyan Roulette, fourth dimensional hypercube chess strip poker with you. Bring it!
That's right.
Oh my. Just
I
that
see.
initiation of the challenge. It was hilarious to me.
Okay, Cynical, do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do, right?
Okay, good.
I know a fair bit of it. It's just, again, just the initiation of it and how it was actually stated.
Ryu. The entire... Ryu, I want you to go look up the Emperor Has a Text-to-Speech Device, Special 3 versus Sneech. TZEENTH. Where they play a game called Paradox Billiards, Vostroyan Roulette, fourth dimensional hypercube chess strip poker. That's all one title. Or you can Google it, and I'll type it out for you too. I'll be nice.
Were you straight up saying please?
I messed that up a little bit, but Google will help you find it. And just go read the wiki. Just go read the wiki page, and you'll understand what I'm joking about with Metsu.
It was so long ago.
And we're in depression moments. You know something? I once had a wife and child myself. It was back when monsters were tearing up Martira from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. my family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many weans started going missing. I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. I wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them. Barden? Barden. Stop it!
Arden, my himbo friend.
You can protect them now.
No.
You're right. Moment about won't change in the past. I can do much more than now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world. Can't keep the truth from Barton when he shows such sincere trust in me. I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. What are you reading, Ryu?
What the fuck am I reading first?
There is okay. Ryu, I want you to join call after stream, because I'm going to be ending stream after this event.
What?
Right? I want you to come join the call with me, and we're going to go watch a pair of videos. Okay?
So that's how it is.
And it will answer everything for you.
Oh, sweet heavens above.
Ah.
Now, a new power.
A new power?
I shall lay down my very
Commander
life for the
Archetype the
town.
Adept. We can now summon the General, and we get Commander Lineage stuff to level 2. The only thing intricate about this game is its ban list. I've been sick all day and low energy. I'll poke in disguise to remind us. Okay. I know what you meant.
That's that.
So, yeah, but like I said, I'm going to wrap up stream as soon as we get to save. Discussing watching play Hero. Oh, motherfucker, who's he's a bloody Roussant. Fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing the You shut the fuck up. Should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader. Yet somehow the masses are cheering for Barton. Because Barton's actually doing the fucking work.
Aye.
Fucking sanctus.
But I've planned to deal with it. Let us discuss the details of that. No. No.
Fucked up, bitch.
You fucked up, bitch, now. Alright, like I said, we're gonna save here. We didn't get to play a whole lot today, but that's fine. It's just enough to get a little bit of progress. You know?
Yeah, we got the potion. We can go to the temple at night any point.
So, let's go find somebody to go raid. Oh, also, I'm going to publicize this real quick because it's driving me actually up a wall right now. If you are getting DMs from this person named Selene Gigi, right? This person is trying to get you to go check out their YouTube channel, and because they make custom CSGO skins.
Oh gods.
They are not using legitimate links, because I double checked them using some ways I have available to me, and they are not a legitimate skin creator. I have been invited to this group chat with them numerous times, and I have blocked them on Steam. I'm tired of it. So I'm posting about this publicly because this is bullshit. Right? And the fact that they can still do this with me while blocked is annoying as fuck. All right. Going through all this, we are going to go from one Persona-like game to another Persona-like game with the lovely Kiminera.
Time to fight the Reaper, people.
I don't know what she's doing right now, but she's awesome. She's fun. She's cute. She's adorable. She's playing with Cass. Cass is awesome as well. Also, they're talking to the hot goth doctor right now, quite literally. So, show her some support. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
Later, everyone.